First opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. That's Olave bringing in another one. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Carr, he wants to change up the look here.
Hey, 734. Express. 29. Yo, Chief. Heavy. 694. That's up.
2nd and 2. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants
early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. Again, it's Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Jonathan Abram picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Express.
Here's Carr to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. The pass caught by Olave. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Carr will exit stage right and on his Lutz for the Saints field goal. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now they'll send Adams in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Well, this defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. When you look at the Saints defense, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Back to throw again. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. In motion right goes Adams. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Quick throw complete. Touchdown Raiders. Davante Adams from 3 yards out. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
93. 93.
On second down, here's Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 15 and the Saints first down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. And now Carr changing the formation. On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Express. White Monday down. 6-18. That's up.
On first and 10, here's Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Saints at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
694. Kill. Raider 9. Hey, Raider 2. That's it.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. That is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, 28 yards. And the Saints are able to add on to that lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught here by Adams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Pete Werner in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans. Number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 3rd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
93. Express. Your mind.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Steps away to his left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. Now they'll audible to something else. Now they send a man in motion right. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw here. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 range, 70 range. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. The final shot here before half for Carr. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. To throw now on first down. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. Back to throw again. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was waving as hard as wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
29.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now a play fake. Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Needed 13, they got 14 on 3rd down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Carr now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
6:37.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Now Carr, he wants to change up the look here. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
6:18. 8:08. Hey, 7:34.
Here's Carr to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
29. 6:94.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Carr. Downfield, and he's got Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Offense set to get this drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Renfro, the motion man. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And the slot man goes in motion left. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces. It's complete to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here is another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it.
And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And the tight end goes in motion left.
You're mine.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Quick throw to Olave. Now he's loose again. Chris Olave.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Wants to try to end the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Carr going to look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And now Carr changing the formation. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New Orleans,
They're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.